All right, if you're a short-term rental operator and you're doing well, you've probably felt this growing pain, right? Your business is expanding, but the logistics are starting to get messy. So the big question is, how do you actually scale your operation without breaking Airbnb's rules? Well, you've come to the right place. This is the professional's playbook for managing multiple accounts. So let's just get right into it, shall we? This is the question that I'm sure keeps a lot of ambitious hosts up at night. You're ready to grow, maybe you're managing properties for other people, or you're setting up new business entities. The first thing you think is, can I just open another account? Okay, so if you look at the official rulebook, Airbnb's terms of service couldn't be clearer. One person gets one account. That's it. End of story. But, and this is a big but, for professional operators, that's not really the whole story. See, there are totally legitimate, approved ways to manage listings that live on different accounts. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. What's really cool about this is how it draws a clear line in the sand, between the amateur move and the professional strategy. The big mistake, and trust me, it's a costly one, is just creating a second personal account. That is a one-way ticket to getting suspended. The pro strategy, on the other hand, is all about using the right tools and legal structures like co-hosting, property management software, and even separate LLCs. So let's start at the very beginning with level 1. Think of this as the foundation. We're talking about the solutions that are built directly into the Airbnb platform. This is, without a doubt, the safest and most straightforward way to start managing properties that aren't technically yours. And the main tool in your level 1 toolkit is co-hosting. It's actually brilliantly simple. The property owner keeps their account, but they give you, the co-host, permission to manage their listing right from your own account. This means you can handle everything: guest messages, calendar updates, you name it, all without ever needing to ask for their password. And getting it set up? It's a total breeze. The owner just pops into their listing, sends you an invite, decides what you can and can't do, sets your payment share, and boom. Once you accept, their property just shows up right in your dashboard. It's all official, all above board. Okay, time to level up. Once you're managing a few properties, you'll realize that clicking between all those co-hosted listings gets old fast. This is where you bring in the big guns, the technology that lets you centralize and automate your entire workflow. A property management system, or PMS. This is an absolute game changer. I want you to think of it as the central command center for your entire operation. It's one single dashboard where every single property you manage, from every owner account, all lives together in perfect harmony. Now, you've got a lot of options out there, and each PMS has its own specialty. Hostaway is a beast when it comes to integrating with other channels. Guesty is really built for bigger teams. Lodgify is amazing if you also want to build a direct booking website, and Owners is famous for its powerful financial reporting tools. The real key here is to find the one that fits your specific business model. So, how does this magic actually happen? Well, a PMS uses something called an API. It's an official, secure connection to plug into each owner's account and pull all their data into your one dashboard. That means you're managing everything from one screen, and maybe most importantly, you prevent those nightmare double bookings. And hey, while you're getting everything organized, why not get smarter with your pricing? The ProTech stack pretty much always includes dynamic pricing tools. You've got services like Price Labs or Beyond Pricing that plug right into your PMS. They use AI to automatically adjust your nightly rates based on demand, local events, all that good stuff, which maximizes revenue for you and for your owners. All right, let's talk about level 3. This is for the serious operator, the person looking for maximum liability protection and a business structure that can truly scale to the moon. We're moving way beyond simple management now and into some really sophisticated legal and tech setups. Here's the big strategy: structuring your business with separate limited liability companies, or LLCs. Now, this isn't about creating fake personal accounts. No, this is about each legitimate registered business entity having its own distinct Airbnb account. And that is completely within the rules. The huge benefit here is that it separates your liability, which is absolutely critical as you grow. But hang on, this creates a new, really important technical problem, doesn't it? If you're logging into multiple different business accounts from the same computer, how do you stop a platform like Airbnb from connecting the dots? Because their systems are literally designed to spot this kind of activity. The answer is a technology called browser isolation. And honestly, this is the secret sauce for level 3 operators. It creates a completely separate digital bubble for each of your business accounts. We're talking a unique browser fingerprint, its own set of cookies, even its own IP address. To the outside world, they look completely unrelated. The best way to picture this is to imagine your first company, let's call it LLC-A, is logging into its Airbnb account from inside its own secure digital box. And then your second company, LLC-B, operates from its own completely separate box. As far as Airbnb can tell, these two accounts are being accessed from two different computers in two totally different places. There is zero digital overlap, no connection to be found. Okay, so we've covered all the awesome strategies for growth. Now we have to talk about what not to do. Avoiding these mistakes is every bit as important as using the right tactics, because one wrong move can put your entire business at risk. The number one rule, the absolute most important foundational rule of all of this, is that one individual person gets one personal account. That's it. There are no exceptions. Do not even try to bend this rule. And look, this isn't just my opinion. I am reading this to you directly from Airbnb's terms of service. Duplicate accounts created by the same person can result in both accounts being permanently suspended. They do not mess around with this. A permanent suspension is basically a death sentence for your business on their platform. And beyond that big one, there are other traps to avoid. You have to remember that each account you co-host is its own little island. Its superhost status is judged all by itself. Also, never, ever list the exact same property on two different accounts. That is a massive red flag. And finally, stay on top of the local laws for every single property. Compliance isn't optional, it's essential. So there you have it. That's the playbook, from the official built-in tools of Level 1 all the way up to the advanced structures of Level 3. The final question really is for you to think about. As your business continues to grow, which one of these levels is the right next step for you?